What's up, guys? It's DJ. Welcome to Gamma Bro Hulk Reviews. Now for your Gamma Dose of the Jade Giant. Today's featured Hulk item is the Gray Savage Hulk from the company Eaglemoss, and the review is coming up next. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining me today. So this particular item is from the company Eaglemoss. They were based out of London in the United Kingdom, and they were a super popular company from the early 2000s up until I think a year and a half ago when they finally went bankrupt. The collectible industry, especially after the virus that went about, definitely took a hit on a lot of these companies, and certain ones just couldn't make it. And unfortunately, I'm not sure if that's exactly the case why, but it definitely contributed to, I'd imagine, why Eaglemoss went bankrupt, as of I believe last year. They did get bought out by another company, but I don't think their products are being produced currently anymore. Companies like Master Replicas is a really reputable company that sells Eaglemoss products from their website. So I believe they're still selling their stuff through that. But other than that, I think they're pretty much done. Now, Eaglemoss had the Marvel license for a while, and they produced several different Hulk figures and Marvel characters in general. This current Hulk is one of their first ones. This is the gray version. It came out in 2007, and it was pretty popular, sold out quickly, and definitely contributed to the growth of Eaglemoss throughout the years. The Marvel license was huge. All right, so now let's jump into looking at the Hulk. All right, so here is the Gray Savage Hulk. I think it's a really cool looking figure, especially for 2007. It really brings out the savage qualities of the Gray Hulk, and really cool design overall. So now we're going to jump into sculpt. This is what you'd call a museum pose, so he's standing upright, pretty much in just like a look at me type of pose. But the detail on the face is really nice, especially as small as it is. But it really captures Hulk's eyes and the lack of eyebrows, the rage, the really good detail on the teeth and the hair. Pretty good sculpts on the abs and chest, big burly chest. You can see a little bit of ligaments throughout the neck, showing that he's angry above the traps. I love how they threw in the shirt here. I love the rips and the look of that. It's rare for statues to actually have the shirt on the actual sculpt, which is really nice. Really good detail. You can definitely see a lot of the back muscles in the back. Now, he's not super bulky. Keep that in mind. So this particular Hulk is more of the older Savage Hulk. Still shows the big bulky muscles, but definitely not over-exaggerated muscles and definitely not the ripped look. So it's like in between, more of like the monster Savage version in my opinion. Here's his ripped pants. It shows the kneecap there. Nice color in there. Decent sculpt on the pants. You can see a lot of the line work. Here are the toes. We have a flat black base. Museum base on the bottom here with the Marvel logo on the front. Nothing on the sides. In the back says 2007 Marvel. Really cool sculpt. You can see a little bit of the vascularity in the forearms. But that's about it. You can see the rib cage on the sides. But really nice sculpt. I'll give it a B+. Now for paint. You know, this is Eaglemoss's weakness, I think, in my opinion. But you have to keep in mind, this is diecast. So painting diecast is difficult. And you definitely have to use these really thick paints to definitely get it on there. You will see a little bit of sloppage here and there, but not terrible overall. They do a pretty good job. So the black on the hair, again, they did a great job on the eyes and teeth. You have a little bit of the blue eyes in there, a little bit of the shine. There's definitely like a black wash running throughout, which is cool. Makes them look a little grimy, which I do like. The gray they chose is nice. Not much shading because they put that wash in there. I think that's their version of shading. Really good job on the ripped shirts. I don't see any flaws or anything on there. So they did a really good job trying to stay on the lines with a piece like this. The blue looks nice. They try to capture the blue jean look, so dark and light blues running throughout. It does look pretty good overall. There's really not much to complain about there.
So you can see a little bit of the sloppage there at the bottom of the pants, like underneath. It's a little difficult for them to get to certain areas, but it's not terrible overall. They did paint the nails, which is really, really nice. They don't do that all the time, so I do like that a lot. You can see a lot of the dry brushing above the foot there. Again, the flat black base. And they did paint the nails as well, a little bit lighter of a color on the thumbs. So for paint overall, it's not terrible. I'll give it probably an average of a B. I don't think it's subpar, but I don't think it's excellent either, but definitely does the job. Now, weight of this is super heavy. These things are pure die cast. The base is pure die cast. So overall, we're looking at maybe 3 or 4 pounds, maybe even 5 pounds for the size of this, which is crazy. Now let's get some measurements. So this Hulk is 4 inches tall. The base is 2 inches wide and the depth is 2 inches, so it's 8 inches all around. So it's pretty crazy that this is about 5 pounds with a 4-inch statue. So the quality of the die cast is excellent. The paint quality is average for the most part. So quality, I'm going to give a B+ overall. If the paint was a little bit better, definitely hit the A- to A mark. A lot of their newer pieces would have a little bit higher of a score compared to this, but not bad overall. Does he have the wow factor? I would say it's an average of B, right down the middle for wow factor. It's a standard gray Savage Hulk. If he was 8 to 10 inches, he would definitely have a lot more presence to him. But even for 4 inches, very, very nice and fits into the collection well, but definitely is not a standout piece. So for that, I'll give the wow factor a B overall. Now let's get one quick 360. So is this a Hulk smash or pass? So if you are looking for a gray Hulk in your collection, there's not that many type of items out there, and I highly recommend it for that reason alone. Is it a standout piece? I would say, again, it's average. So if you want a really cool, heavy mini statue that's die cast in your collection of gray Hulk, definitely that's a Hulk smash for me. If you are not really a big fan of gray Hulk, or you want something bigger or a little bit more detailed, then maybe you should pass on it. But in my opinion, it's a Hulk smash for me. So as for pricing, these are long sold out. The company, again, is bankrupt, so they no longer produce any products. These figures usually are around $20, I believe, back in the day, $25. Now these are, averaging around $30 to $40. They do come with a nice little clamshell box. So it's cardboard on the outside, pretty sturdy, will protect the figure, and I don't see this breaking at all. There's no little small intricate parts that would break off, so you have that going for you. These are limited edition, and let me show you what the bottom of the base looks like. So here's the bottom base. It has really nice felt on the bottom, and then this really nice sticker in the middle. Obviously it says the Hulk. This is 568. I'm not sure how many there are total. I would probably say 800 to 1,000 if it was my guess. And again, 2007 marble. And take note, there is also a green version that's identical to this out in the wild. I do have it in the collection. I'll review it at a later point. But if you don't want the gray, there is a green if you like the sculpt. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Please Hulk smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.